Best side that will miss World Cup 22. The World Cup provides the ultimate showcase of the best footballers on the planet, with Qatar 2022 set to provide a unique challenge for those involved. The spectacle of a tournament in the European and North American winter months has generated huge attention, and the demands it will place on European domestic seasons has caused controversy after FIFA stuck to their guns in bringing the competition to the Middle East. However, despite the focus on the nations and stars on display in Qatar, there will also be some huge names missing out. Some truly global superstars will not be making it onto the plane after failing to secure a place with their national sides. In this video we will take a look at the best side that will miss the World Cup 22. Gianluigi Donnarumma. In the goal we have Gigi Donnarumma. Donnarumma saved 2 penalties against England and was named the player of the tournament, as Italy won Euro 2020 last summer. But the PSG goalkeeper will have to wait until at least 2026 if he's going to follow in Gianluigi Buffon's footsteps and lift the World Cup. The 23-year-old was a bystander for most of Italy's World Cup playoff semi-final against North Macedonia, but was criticized for failing to prevent Alexander Trzaskowski's late winner. Reece James. One of the most devastating injuries for any team at the World Cup involves England fullback Reece James, who was in fantastic form with Chelsea before he suffered a knee injury against Wolves on October 8. There was some debate that he may still be included in Gareth Southgate's squad, but it was confirmed on November 9. He will not make the tournament. Giorgio Chiellini. One of the greatest centre-backs of his generation, Chiellini lifted the European Championship trophy as Italy captain last summer. But he'll only have the TV remote in his hands in December, as Italy missed out on consecutive World Cups for the first time in history. The 37-year-old, who sits joint 5th in Italy's all-time appearance chart, is reportedly set to retire from international football in the wake of their embarrassing defeat. Leonardo Bonucci. Let's continue with Chiellini's rock-solid partner Bonucci. Bonucci missed Italy's game against North Macedonia due to a calf injury, and it's fair to say he didn't take the defeat very well. We played it all in a one-off match. It's an absurd system, the defender told reporters. Unfortunately, that's the way it went, but it's a crazy decision. David Alaba is widely regarded as one of the greatest players Austria have ever produced, and was hoping to take them to their first World Cup since 1998. Despite finishing 4th in Group F, they reached the play-off semi-final due to their performances in the Nations League, and were drawn against Gareth Bale's Wales. Alaba was right to be wary, as his Real Madrid teammate scored 2 brilliant goals in a 2-1 win for Wales. N'Golo Kanté. The Chelsea midfielder has been injury-prone his whole career, and succumbed to a hamstring issue early in the Premier League season. He's been out since mid-August, and was ruled out of the World Cup a number of weeks before the tournament. Paul Pogba. A knee injury in pre-season kept Pogba out of action for Juventus all season, and while it was thought he could recover in time for the World Cup, he suffered a thigh injury during his recovery, ruling him out of the World Cup. It's a brutal blow to France, who will be missing both their starting midfielders in Qatar. Marco Verratti. Despite being one of the best midfielders in the world, Verratti has only ever made 2 appearances at a World Cup, and they both came in 2014. He was a member of the squad that failed to qualify for the tournament in 2018, and then played the full 90 minutes in the 1-0 defeat to North Macedonia. It is difficult to understand. I think we dominated this match and we should have won. We had to win, Verratti told Rai Sport after the game. Mohamed Salah. Since joining Liverpool in 2017, Salah has established himself as one of the best players in the world due to his incredible goal-scoring exploits. The winger is also Egypt's talisman, and famously scored a penalty to send them to the 2018 World Cup, but he wasn't able to repeat the trick in 2022. After losing the recent Africa Cup of Nations final against Senegal, Egypt took on the same opponents for a place at the 2022 World Cup, and the game went to penalties. Salah missed his penalty after being targeted with lasers, before Liverpool teammate Sadio Mane made no mistake from the spot to send Senegal to Qatar. Erling Haaland, Norway. Haaland's goalscoring exploits have made him one of the most talked about players in Europe, with Manchester City winning the scramble for his signature ahead of the new Premier League season, and Haaland already breaking records in his short time in England. The Norwegian star is now the quickest player in Premier League history to have scored 10 goals in a season, and the quickest player to reach 3 hat-tricks. However, despite Haaland scoring 5 goals in qualifying, Norway was edged out in UEFA Group G, as Turkey claimed second place behind the Netherlands. Sadio Mane. The big news is that starman Sadio Mane has been included in Senegal's 26-man squad. His World Cup journey looked to be over after limping off with injury in Bayern Munich's 6-1 win over Werder Bremen on November 8. French newspaper L'Equipe previously claimed Mane's injury was severe enough to rule him out of the World Cup as a result of a tendon injury that will keep him out for several weeks. It's not clear if he'll be fit to start the opening match, but it seems it's a risk worth taking for the Senegal boss. In this video we took a look at the best side that will miss the World Cup. Also, there are players who can also be included to the side, such as Oblak, Jota Mahrez, Kessie, Aubameyang and so on. Share your best side that will miss the World Cup 22 down in the comments below. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel.